Hello everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're playing The Drowning Machine. Now, I've played this once before, but when I played it in November, it only had one chapter, and it has more than that now. If you have not watched Part 1, I do recommend that you go watch that, because in that one, I showed you the itch.io page, which references the death of the person in question in real life. It gives you the number for the suicide hotline, and the link for suicideprevention.org. I'll try to show that stuff at the end if I remember, but it is in the first video, and it's you know, it's important to know. So let's do the read before playing thing. I feel it's important to warn you of exactly what you're about to see. As much as it has been incredibly painful to work on, I feel that this message is one that needs to be heard. In February of 2019, my best friend Charlie took his own life. He was a brother to me as much as he was a friend. A few months before his passing, he and I had begun to work on a game together, a project he loved dearly. What you're about to see is the closest I will ever come to his original vision, wrapped in my own experience mourning his loss. The Drowning Machine is a testament to his life and creativity, and the real unfiltered experience of losing a loved one to suicide. I've attempted to start this project a number of times under different names and perspectives, but this has been the only way this feels right. Before he passed, he insisted that if anything bad ever happened to one of us, the other had to finish the game. Profit from the Drowning Machine will be donated to a trans lifeline in Charlie's honor. And then we've got chapter numbers, and that's the way this is set up. I don't know what Letters to the Wanderer is. I'm not sure what that is. Doesn't look like it does anything at the moment. So let's see. Oh, maybe it does do something. Oh, it opens a web page. Alright, let me see what it is real quick and see if I need to show it to you guys. Oh, okay, this is where... Oh, interesting. Okay. You write your own name in here and you include a letter. And... The Drowning Machine is not only a story... Sorry, I'll get back to that in a second. The Drowning Machine is not only a story of loss and grieving, but one to celebrate the lives of those who we've lost, as well as those who still wander. I want to create an expression of how much we as a community care for those we love, so please take the time to write a letter, or even just a short note to Charlie if you knew him, or to a wanderer of your own, someone you've lost, or even a letter to yourself. I'll be compiling these accounts with your permission to be displayed with the full release of The Drowning Machine. Life is short. Tell someone you love them today. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. Trans Lifeline, 877-565-8860. And then it asks for your email, your name, or whatever you'd like to be credited as, and then you can create a letter. And then it asks if they can have your permission to include it in the full release. That is really cool. All right, let's start with Movement 1, Reverie. You were gone long before I ever knew to start looking. I watched as your spine began to snap. Reverie contains excerpts from the poem Severance, written by Charlie, provided before his passing. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it opened a web page. Maybe because it says coming soon, so I think that's why it opened a web page. My bad. Alright, let's go with Freefall. I tore out my fingernails waiting to hear your voice. I keep telling myself the blood made me miss that call. Freefall contains excerpts from the poem Selfish, written by Charlie, provided before his passing. It says loading for that one, so let's just see what's going on here. Oh, is it because I have the web page open? That's my bad. Let me close that. I don't think that was it. Alright, hold on. Let's do this again. Alright, here we go. Freefall. I don't know if I've played this one or not. Contain heavy reference to real death, suicide, self-harm, suicidal ideation, a number of other dark themes. If you're sensitive to any of the above material, tread carefully. This might be the one I played. I can't remember. I've only played one chapter on the channel. So, it might be Eulogy, actually, now that I think of it. I found a nest of birds, huddled together in the corner of the porch overhang of our family home. It was spring and the newborn babies had to eat. The incessant chirping was mind-numbing, but the birds in the nest were so cute. Press tab to stop waiting. Hey, have you heard from Charlie? No, why? He sent me something weird. Haven't heard from him since Friday. I'm getting worried. Should I start walking? I feel like I'm in an endless space here. Oh. There's something. One morning, the chirping was different. A tiny baby bird with no eyes to see had fallen from its home. The thing was pathetic, screaming for help from the pavement below. But as we all know, you're not supposed to touch a baby bird. I left it there to wait for its mother. But night fell and the bird's cries for help went unheeded. Now weak with exhaustion, I did what I could to keep it from harm, trying desperately to bring it closer to its home. I fear I may have sealed its fate. It was fun at first, the brush of wings, the words between words, the brilliance of the light. Sunlight lingered on his lips, danced, and his smile radiated from his eyes, a heavenly gleam that seemed to blot out the endless ocean, the lilting swallow melody that covered the notes of my own swan song. Can I walk off the edge? You promised. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. So that's why it was called Free Fall. Wanderlust. During a period of grief, sometimes it's better to fight your way to the surface, trying desperately to breathe again. Sometimes it's safer just to sink beneath the waves. Wanderlust contains excerpts from the poem Break It Down, written by Charlie, provided before his passing. And stay out. Wandering around the store crying, you're scaring the customers. Fucking weirdo. Pulling my teeth, a hook, a deer headlights. Okay, so we need more. We need more of those. Can I go in here? Probably not. Cheer up, bud. It's the first snow of the winter. Hasn't snowed at all, and it's February. Aren't you excited? Why aren't you excited? You love this. This is your favorite part of winter, when everything is still, and the snow soaks up the sound. Okay, we got 2 pages. We're getting there. That's another page. Oh, Jesus. It's been tearing me up, you know, not knowing how you went. Every night I see you there, in that 2-person dorm room, alone, left to sit for 3 whole days, with that second empty bed frame, stood up against the wall, and the flies crawling in. Alright, I'm supposed to go down there, I think, but I wanna look around some more. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, I don't see a note there. Okay, that opened and there is a note in there. Should I go in there? Here's a note here. Okay, getting there. Not finished yet. getting there. I don't know if I should go down there or go in here. I think I'm always worried doors are going to lock me in when I go through, you know? Yeah, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Okay, it's not going to let me through, so let's go back. Of course I wandered. Into the snow, no jacket required. White drawing streaks of red across the skin. Rubbed raw from the sea salt. Unfeeling. You had to know I couldn't stand to lie there. Wrapped in your burial shroud. Your epitaph through magenta glass. Boring holes in the back of my head. We're very close to a complete poem here. Very close. I wonder if I missed a page somewhere. I hope we find it. That's the other side of the door. There it is. Alright, let's see. Pulling my gums, baring my teeth, a fish on a hook, a deer in the headlights, being born, being used, being dead, pinching the candles, kissing the flame, the ecstatic birthday boy, the compliant hospital patient, it's there, it's not, it's gone, making a mess, spitting it out, a tangle of yarn, a selfish little toddler, they come, they promise, they leave. Time to get out of here. Are we getting on the train? I guess so. That's bullshit. You never bought that ticket. Where the fuck were you going to go? Home? No destination was worth the price of the space in between. You stayed on that bench until they found you. Scared shitless. In the snow. Alone. Wanderlust. An excerpt from The Drowning Machine, a game by Aidan Cushing, based on an original story by Charlie Schulz. Okay, I was just making sure we were still supposed to be sitting here. Because it won't let me get up. Just so you know. I wonder if it'll just let us sit here forever unless we go back to the menu. I was kind of curious about how long we could sit here, but I don't want to bore everybody to death in the video. I'm going to leave it go another 27 seconds. We'll see what happens. Alright, All right, I'll go back to the menu. Wake up. All right, so the last one is eulogy, and I'm not going to play that one again. I played that in the first video. So there you go. That's part 2 of the drowning machine, and we'll do another part when Aiden adds more to it. But yeah, definitely recommend checking out part 1, and definitely check out the game page on itch.io, and check out Aiden on Twitter. So you can follow him at, give me just one second, at Rabbit Run Dev, all one word, Rabbit Run Dev, DEV. So yeah, go ahead and check his stuff out. It's pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me, Droogie forever. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Later.